Hi there, CJ Jenkins from Century 21 Cornerstone Realty at Lake of the Pines in Auburn, California. I welcome you today to show you the most beautiful, peaceful home that I have had the pleasure of sharing with you before. So thank you so much for joining us at Lake of the Pines Living Facebook, and we are going to have a treat for you today. Now, this home has been lovingly cared for over 30 years by the owner who is selling it right now. We are at 11425 Lakeshore South. 11425 Lakeshore South. And we are in a beautiful private spot on the golf course. Now, you know that I like to walk and run around the lake, and I have looked at this house over and over again, and I just think it has oodles of curb appeal. Lots and lots of design features that make this house very interesting. Plenty of parking. And one of the features that is desirable by many folks, especially, have to say, the men, is that we have a 3-car garage. So you have room for your 2 cars and then your golf cart, or space to have a workshop. And we'll be looking at that garage later today, and I'll show you some of the workshop parts to this garage here. Now, the house does have a tiled roof. The owner has the tile roof blown every so many years. We do get some moss on our tile roofs and pine needles. And so this house has been, as I've said, lovingly cared for and maintained beautifully. So look at these 2 windows. Stained glass windows. There's actually 4 stained glass windows in this home. And the home was built 32 years ago. They don't build homes like this anymore. There's so much detail that is in this home, these extra things that no one takes the time to do this beautiful work today. So we are very, very proud of this home at 11425 Lakeshore South. We have a pretty entryway, very gracious, room for some furniture to greet you, place to put your car keys down. And my phone's ringing. It's ringing off the hook because today's our first day of being on the market, on the active market. And that might be an agent asking for me to call them into the gate so they can come and see the house today. We have 2 showings this afternoon already. And here is a very gracious space. This living and dining room that's combined has the high ceilings and the whitewashed beams. And I think the real key here is just how light those beams are, and the pitch of the ceiling in here is lovely. Very, very spacious feeling. And here is our 3rd piece of stained glass. What a great way to bring in light into a room. A beautiful fireplace, wood trim around the brick fireplace. Nice mantle, and some plantation shutters. Now, one of the things you'll notice is the treatment of the plaster here. This is a real distinctive design. We find it on the walls and also on the ceilings. Got lots and lots of character. So here you are right off the kitchen, have a great space to entertain for the holidays. And during the summer months, you can open up these windows, and this is an entire screen on both sides of this door. So a nice way to let in the fresh air while you're entertaining your guests. There are doors to close off the kitchen. If you've got the adults here in the dining room, you want to bring the kids into the kitchen, you can. And this owner has added in 2011 these stone flooring. This tile flooring is very pretty. I think it's just perfect color with the color of the wood, and also picks up the blue in the paint in the kitchen. Now this is a super size kitchen in the way that there's so much storage in this space. And there's room for everybody. Just the other day I was in here thinking about the holidays. You could have 9 different people in this kitchen putting their gingerbread houses together for the holidays. We've got this island that actually has storage underneath. We do have 2 chairs that that goes with this island. We have a desk built here too, and also have a little chair for the desk, but lots and lots of storage space. Now here, we also have a pantry. Now, one of the nice things about the kitchen, just like in many locations on this house, is that we have very natural light coming in with a good size skylight. So we have double ovens that were added just a few years ago, a new dishwasher, new refrigerator that's a couple of years old, and a microwave. And as you know, if you watch most of my shows, I always like to think about what it would be like washing dishes in this house. Look at this view. This is the 8th fairway of the Lake of the Pines golf course. What a beautiful, beautiful view. We'll go outside in a few minutes and you can see how private and quiet and serene this back deck is. So right off the kitchen, we have a small bar with a second sink. So I guess when this house was made, you've got your golf game finished. You come in and you make your martini here and you sit back on your very pretty deck. So the house has a living room and a formal dining room. But this is the space where I think you're going to spend most of your time. Really a good size family room and also a nook. And what is so nice about the design of this home is how all of these windows look out on the green belt, in a sense, and the golf course. So we have a built-in right here. And you can see that at one time TV sets were about this big. And what people do now is they do an extended arm and they put their larger TV set right in front of this unit right here. So I'm going to answer the phone really quick because I think it's an agent trying to get in to look at the property. And what we'll do is we'll go outside. We do have a lovely wood burning stove. This is very functional. It really heats up this room. Hi, Dan.
Hi, CJ. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm doing my video right now on Lakeshore South. How can I help you?
Oh, you didn't have to call me back. You can finish.
Okay. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.
Okay, yes. Okay, bye-bye.
She wants to come see the house. Isn't that great? The first day, actually, when you list a property, it's an exciting day. And you better plan on having your cell phone with you because this is when the agents who are really watching the market, we do have a tight market right now. This is a beautiful house for them to hop right into their car with their buyers and be able to show the property and be one of the first people here to see it. So we have our neighbors next door. By the way, this lot is 0.29 of an acre. What's great about this particular end of the deck is that we have a lot of privacy between the house next door and our home here at 11425 Lakeshore South. Look how peaceful it is out there. Now we have a little bit of a cutback on our watering right now. It's something that's happening at the end of the summer. So our lawn is not as green as it normally is, but neither is my lawn right now. We're all kind of getting a little bit browner in our lawns, but when the winter rains come, we'll get back into our very pretty green greenery all the way through the golf course and the lot here. And this is my favorite part of the deck.
Unknown caller.
That's my third phone call. This is so exciting. So I'll call them back later. This is a lovely spot. The formal dining room is right off of here, so you have a very pretty view again of the golf course. You have a chase lounge here and these gorgeous big plants. They actually come with the house. The previous owner has loved these plants for years and years. And I think we have about 6 or 7 of these gorgeous big plants that decorate the deck here. Now, parts of this deck has been replaced. The lattice work has been replaced and everything. Oh, by the way, we have a Trex deck here, which is in good shape. And then we have some of the lattice work has been replaced every now and then. Okay, that's phone call number 4. I think I'm going to turn my phone off for the rest of our show. Okay, back into the family room and the nook. And let's check out what else is on the main floor of the home. Now, one of the things I always see as being very valuable is when you enter a home with 2 steps, all your main level living is on this floor. So everybody who lives at Lake of the Pines can move into this house, whether you're a senior or you have little ones, because your master is on the main floor and your laundry room's on the main floor. So this is our hallway where we entered. We have a lot of wall space here for family pictures. And here's our gracious master. This is a king-size bed, so there's plenty of room for chest of drawers and other pieces of furniture in here. This window seat is just lovely. You could just sit up here with your book and have a good read. And one of the things that might be forgotten is that there are 2 closets on this side, and then right around the wall here, we have a walk-in closet. So look how gracious this is. Double doors that lead you into the master and lots of space in the master. And this is what I just noticed yesterday. Even a pull out here where you can put your extra shampoo. You buy some things on sale. You've got plenty of places to store them in these pull-outs. The wood has been very well cared for. And we have the double sinks. Now, I think double sinks in the master is a must. We have a jacuzzi soaking tub. And the house also has a tiled shower. And here's the second closet. Lots of space for your shoes, lots of space. So we'll call this the girls' closet because it's the bigger one. And again, we have another skylight right over the shower and the tub. Perfect location. Now we do have some wallpaper on here, which is extremely neutral. It's lovely wallpaper. You can see the crown molding. So this is such a quality built house. The person who built this was on the job site every day when the house was being built. And you know that they did the best of what was available at that time. So I'm very fond of these floors. They are parquet. They're done in a herringbone design, and they flow through the entryway, the hallway, and go out into the nook. Got a coat closet right here and a very functional bathroom, half bath, for your guests when they're on this main floor. Laundry room, perfect spot. Has a door to close after it to keep the noise of the dryer out. And this might be the room that sells the house to the gentleman. Yep, lots and lots of storage. We have a sink, plenty of cabinets here. And this is the big closet, is where fishing rods were once stored. Imagine hanging your fishing rods right in this cabinet. And I just love this workbench, which stays with the property. We have these cabinets where the tools are carefully hung. Now the tools do not come with the house. Don't get any ideas. Okay, I'm sure the family will definitely want to share these tools amongst them. Built-in drawers that are all labeled. More cabinets and a place for all of your golf clubs. And we just said a place for your golf goodies. So you can see that this owner has parked their golf cart in the third car garage. We have just had a home inspection on this house, and it came out with just very, very well. Because the house has been so well maintained by the owner for a long time. And this is just an extra. This extra insulation inside the garage door, you don't have to have that, but it really makes a difference in how warm you are or cool you are in your garage. These are just some of the little extras that were thoughtfully added to 11425 Lakeshore South. Okay, let's go check out the downstairs. So let's say you bring your groceries in, you can just come right through the laundry room, down the hall, into the kitchen, and drop your groceries off. All right, another great skylight, bringing in a lot of natural light. In fact, we'll turn the lights off. And you can see we have plenty of light in this hallway here. Now you do have 2 bedrooms downstairs and a full bathroom. And if you have guests coming to stay, they will have their own spot down here. Let's go check it out. Very nice banister. So here we have 2 twin beds. And if we were to put these twin beds together, you know what they make? Put 2 twins together, they make a king. So we have plenty of room in this room. That's one of the things about this house. We're 2,700 square feet. We're 3 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms. So with that amount of square footage, you really do know that these rooms are very large rooms all the way through the house. Pretty view of the golf course. And I like this window ledge. And we have the texturing again on the ceiling. I think I said it was on the walls, and I think it's the ceiling that we're talking about. So there's a little correction there. Nice wide hallway. We'll come back to the storage in just a minute. And I don't know if I'd have this lamp here actually, because I think the thing to really look at here is the view. We'll just lower that down. This was an area where there was a desk set up in this room before, and also another bed for guests. One of the things I like about this house is even though the house was built 32 years ago, it's a very neutral home. It's neutral in this regard. Look at the tile in the full bathroom downstairs. You could bring in any color into this bathroom. We have it blue and off-white right now with the cabinetry, but this could be any color. And because there's been one person who has lived in this house for 30 years, this isn't even used. It's just been very, very lightly used. So we do have a seat in our shower stall right here. This is a fiberglass shower stall. I believe it's fiberglass. And just plenty of room in this bathroom for your guests. Or if you have 2 kids, one could have one sink, the other one could have the other sink, and they wouldn't be fighting in the bathroom. Now we have 1, 2, 3 closets of storage. Plenty of storage on this side. And then we have these 2. In fact, this house has so much storage. It's a blessing or a curse. When you go to move, you have so many things stored in these cabinets here, cabinets in the garage, all of those cabinets in the kitchen. Oh my goodness, lots and lots of storage. And this is the spot where you can put your linens. Got some good shelves. All right, well, I'm looking forward to taking you out now to the golf course itself, and I want to show you the mechanical room and the dog run. One of the things that I do with my homes, because many of them are older, is I do an enhancement sheet here. The enhancement sheet is usually found on the MLS. And if you would like a copy of this enhancement sheet, give me a call. Call CJ at 530-906-4715. And one of the reasons why we do this, in an older home, it's really important for people to see the extra things that the owners have done to the home. For example, there was a new air conditioner put in here. This house is also serviced twice a year with the HVAC unit. Also, 4 times a year, they have the pest company come out, Economy Pest, to spray for cobwebs and spiders and whatever little critters that might wander around, which we all have in all of our homes. And the house has been painted on the exterior bit by bit at different times. So these details are really important, and they also help you see value of the home, that even though the home is older, it doesn't mean that all the parts are, because the owner has done constant care and updates with the property. So we're back out on the porch, and it is lovely out here. We're going to go down the steps now because there once was a dog run underneath the deck. Now, why is a dog run so important? It's super important at Lake of the Pines because of the fact that we don't have fully fenced yards. And if you do have a pup, you're going to want a place for your dog to be able to be in the backyard. Now, if I didn't have a dog run here, my dog would be running all over that golf course. And by the way, there is a gardener who comes and takes care of the property regularly. So we have a very cool, shady area for a pup to be able to come down the stairs. And this lattice work has been added recently, but through the lattice work, they would have a place to go to the bathroom, maybe a place to have their dog bed, a nice shady spot for them. They would also be able to be here on the gravel. And so right underneath this deck, the dog would have their own space. Oh, we forgot to unlock the mechanical room. Okay, so that room is a room that has a lot of our HVAC unit, and it's very, very tidy. It's a great place to put some garden tools, and you can see all underneath the house, all of the workings of the house. So we have a picture of this in the MLS that we'll be able to show you. And I forgot to bring that key, so we're just going to miss it today. We do have a golfer out there. Now, one of the things that people don't think about the golf course is houses are on both sides of the golf course. But what's really nice about this house is see where the path is? See where her golf cart is? The path is on the other side of the golf course. So you have more privacy here on this particular golf course lot. So we're going to take a step down here and show you the golf course. Now the property does go downhill. There's some river rock that are set up and there's drainage you can see coming off of the lawn. And if there's a lot of rain, we have a little riverbed here with the river rocks. Oh, look at all this space. Imagine not having neighbors right behind you. Imagine having this lovely green hill to look at that, by the way, someone else takes care of. You don't have to mow it. So here is our home at 11425 Lakeshore South in Auburn, California at Lake of the Pines. You can see our 2 Japanese maple trees presenting a nice contrast to the green of the bushes. And look how private this property is. Just on the other side of the golf course, on the 8th fairway. So let's say that the golfers have retired for the day and that you would like to go for a walk on the golf course. This path right here behind that shadowy area is a path that you are welcome to walk on, and many people walk the golf course path before the golfers start in the morning and after the golfers stop in the evening, which is at sunset. So not only do you have a home with golf course views, you have a home with a walking path right in your backyard. You can walk your dog, get up early in the morning and be out here and get your walk in before it gets warm. It's just a very, very lovely place to live on the golf course at Lake of the Pines. So this Saturday, on the 25th of September, we're actually going to have an open house here at 11425 Lakeshore South. We will be open from 1 to 4. If any of you would like to come into the community, just give me a call. Call CJ Jenkins at 530-906-4715. I would be very honored to share this home with you and to show you the highlights and be able to tell you about the benefits of living at Lake of the Pines. Thank you so much for joining us at Lake of the Pines Living Facebook, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.